Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Greetings. Rahobat Yasor. You're listening to another episode of HAR Podcast. I am HAR, your host. Let's jump right into it. Rahobat. All right, guys. So jumping right into it. Today we're going to be talking about yet again the selling of 717, 719. And it's not so much the selling of it, but it's the articles in the news that's being put out on it and how they're portraying us. Yes, it is a form. A lot of people saying it's a form of free publicity, but it's symbolism in that. Like they dead ass had, which is kind of questionable. It's something to make you go, But this happened before. Years ago. I think it was called the procession. It was the procession change or something that happened in Washington where the master teacher was doing some type of protest or something like that. I could be wrong. It might have not been, but a protest. But it was something with the master teacher, and President Bush showed up. Maybe not at the exact spot to where like President Bush and Baba was like 3 feet apart from each other. Nah, there's, you know what I'm saying? Like they was President Bush and Baba was in the same area, and I think it was something like the procession change or the procession festival, something like that. And the master teacher said that the reason why that happened because they were coming to pay their respects. Like they knew who the real pharaoh was. Or it was President Bush's inauguration or some shit like that, where something was going on with the master teacher and they were there in the area, because they knew that, well, that's the real pharaoh. Why is it that every time there's like a major presidential or some type of election like that, there's somehow, some way, they put Baba's picture in the same photo or category or catalog, or Baba gets mixed in to the president-elect and the president-to-be or former presidents. They literally have Kamala Harris, President Trump, ex-President Trump, and Baba's face on the cover of the New York Post. That doesn't raise an eyebrow. They know this man's the pharaoh. They know who this man is. They know what's what. They know that. That's why even in the article, it's like they can't do nothing new. They did this before. Because why did they put the picture of Baba as Asar when Asar reincarnated the master teacher? Why did they use that photo? Why didn't they use the mugshot photo? You got Kamala Harris looking stupid as hell. I can't stand her. And then you got Trump. They're not. The president-elect and the vice president and then the ex-president. Those ain't the best photos that they got. But they dead ass picked one of the best top-notch photos that the master teacher got. They used that photo in the cover. So it's just like, it seems as if somewhere, somehow, someone is trying to pay some respects. Like they didn't use the mugshot. So to me, it's like, I didn't read the New York Post article. Actually, I read some of it. I take that back. I did read a little bit. But I read the Bushwick Daily article. I read that one. And the articles, they some bullshit, you know what I mean? But it ain't like how shit was back in the past. How they were just ruthlessly telling lies. I mean, they lied in each article, but I'm sensing something. They know what's what. They know not to cross those lines anymore. They know not to cross the lines of lies like that. One of the articles said that, the usual, we're caught. And that if you didn't pay money, then you'll get beat up. Now, here's the thing. This is why I say we need to get rid of these little cliques and these groups within our tribe and come together in love and unity. Because, first of all, Baba didn't just walk around because I like I said in my last video, there are a bunch of women that the master teacher said, "You're my mate, you're my wife," da 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 da, and some women turned him down. Not all women is going to go for that. You know what I mean? They might love and respect the master teacher, but not all women wanted to be his mate. That's just a fact. He approached women that turned him down. Just like how you might have rappers and NBA players and football players, and they'll go for women and women would turn them down. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, I don't really necessarily compare them to the master teacher, but for whatever reason, they turn them down. With that being said, he didn't just walk around just you my mate, you my wife, you my this, and nah, it wasn't like that. That's a complete other lie. When it comes to if you didn't turn in money, then you got beat up or some shit like that, that's a lie too. But I'm gonna be real, nah, that's not necessarily a lie, but it is a lie if you're saying that the master teacher ordered that, because the master teacher did not order that. It's a lie if you're saying that Baba knew about that shit because the master teacher didn't. Then going back to what I was saying before about these cliques and these little small groups within the tribe, and the master teacher said to get rid of them. Well, Baba didn't know certain stuff was going on, but a lot of times the people that the master teacher is trying to save are people from the streets, people from the hood. So they're taking their street hood ways and trying to endorse that shit into the tribe. Being so, there were brothers that I forget the name of it, but I don't want to say the wrong name, but there were like I'll say sub Majayu type of groups. Not Majayu, but like groups of niggas like that or trying to be like that. Bootleg Majayu is what I call it. But you did have groups like that would go around policing niggas. And let me just stop by saying this real quick. The master teacher said the reason why these men were able to do that was because there wasn't any love and unity in the tribe. He said it was groups of like 8 to 25 men, like running, you know what I'm saying? Like putting authorities in how should I say this? You know what I'm saying? Just like managing 600 people within that community, a little bit over 600 people in that. So it's like, how does 8 to 25 brothers manage 600 niggas? Like how 600 niggas let 8 to 25 niggas run y'all around and beat you up, disrespect you because you late turning in some money? So the master teacher had no idea any of this shit was going on. But they wouldn't be able to say that. Whoever told them that, you could tell that they lied, and they trying to make it seem like that it was that, like that. That's just how it was. Like that was just a rule. It wasn't. It wasn't no damn rule. The people that were doing that or wrong, and just like the child molestation and all that stuff that was going on in the tribe. First of all, this shit happens in Catholic church and Jewish church, like. And in religions of Judaism, this shit go down a lot worse. So don't try to act like this shit is just only in the United Nuwapian Nation. No, anytime you do have a group of people, you're going to find negativity is going to somehow, some way find its way within that shit. You're going to have your degree of disagreeableness in anything. But going back to what I was saying, no, it doesn't justify it. But the master teacher, Bobby Yanun, Dr. York, he had no idea that any of this shit was going on. And it was black devils within the tribe posing as sheep, wolves in sheep's clothing that was sneaking around doing all this disagreeableness. So it wasn't no thing to where the master teacher knew the niggas were getting beat up. But he said when he did find out about it, he said the reason why they was able to do that because it wasn't love and unity. So what niggas used to do is, whoever this 8 to 25 niggas were, what they used to do is, if you was late turning some money, because like I said before in my other post, motherfuckers are money hungry. They money driven. So what they would do is they would beat up on niggas that didn't turn in or was late turning in. And that's wrong. Now the dangers of that is, I'm gonna tell you the same story that I've always been telling. Well, one of the couple stories that I know. One time that happened. It happened to a brother that looked like Common. This is what the elders told me. They said it was a brother that looked like Common. Same haircut, same vibe, same style. Could rap and sing just like Common. There's like literally was like a clone, a duplicate of Common. So they said what happened was, that he had a family emergency or some shit like that happened. And because of that, he was late turning in money. And, he would just vibe and chill with it. That's just the vibe that he gave off. So what happened was, I think they said probably about like 8 brothers walked up, and they basically, because he was late, they jumped him, they beat him up, threw him down the stairs, and they broke his arm, they fractured his ribs. They put a beating on him. The brother had to go to the hospital, so the brother's in the hospital. I don't remember if they said, I don't know if he got out the hospital or while he was still in the hospital. So I don't know if he was with his crew or not. But I do know that they said a car pulled up in front of this building. I think like maybe a couple days later after they put him in the hospital. A car pulls up in front of this building where the brother was staying at, his headquarters. By the way, the master teacher, when he, on this, because Baba said that he didn't go up in there. Baba on video stating that he didn't go up in there. We heard this man on video saying that he didn't go up in there. But for some odd reason, really not an odd reason, we all know the reason, but let's just, for the sake of kicks, for some odd reason, the master teacher just so happened to just walk into this in particular building on that day, and was just, checking on things, making sure everything's straight and all right. Did a little studying with the brothers, so he was there for a little minute. What happened was, this car pulled up. About 6 niggas came out. Each 6 nigga had on flight coats. Up under the flight coats, each nigga had probably about like 2 or 3, probably maybe 2 machine guns and like 1 handgun. Like these niggas were ready to spray that damn building. Because niggas, those 8 to 25 niggas, that crew that was beating up people for turning in money late or didn't turn money, endangered everyone because of their ego and their money drop. So what happened was, they were like, they when they pulled up, they like, where them niggas at? Where them niggas that put my nigga in the hospital at? They were looking for them, but because they were told that some of them were in that building. I think about 4 of those brothers were in that building. 4 of the 8 that beat dude up, put him in the hospital, 4 of them were in that building. If not all. I don't quite remember this story in total detail, but this is just what 2 elders have told me. Well, actually, many elders have told me not different versions of this story, but different accounts when the master teacher had to do what I'm about to explain right now. Or different accounts when brothers put hands on brothers, and then they went and got their people, and then it was a bigger situation after that. So, anyway, I think a brother went upstairs and was letting everyone know in the building what was going on. And master teacher had to come down and put his life on the line and stand between these 6 brothers that's ready to spray the whole house down and the brothers that were doing the beating up, disagreeable, sneaky shit that they had no business doing. And the master teacher had to put his life on the line and create the peace. And then he said them brothers just got in the car and pulled off. They left. So my thing is, they wouldn't, New York Post wouldn't, they obviously talking to people that don't like us. They obviously talking to people that have something against us. So things like that wouldn't be able to be put out if niggas would just learn from that past. Because you'd be surprised. The shit like that is still going on. Maybe not in the sense of physical, but mental. Yeah, shit like that is still going on. That's why you say the only key is love and unity. We gotta stop the back and forth and the bickering and the constant everything with drama. Everything is like a show. It's comical. Is everything got something to do with some negativity or some drama. And no one's not really focusing on teaching the youth finances. No one's not really focusing on teaching the youth love and unity. Work, you know. And then you'll say, you do it. But master teacher said love and unity. So are you telling the master teacher, okay, master teacher, love and unity, you do it. You show love and unity. Nah, bruh. You can't say you do it when it comes to love and unity. Everybody got to do it. Everyone got to put in a helping hand and put in the work because of love and unity. So right now is a time that we all need each other. We really do have to come together in love and unity. So don't let the selling of this building cause disruption among us. Like the brother Faisal said, man, let them have that shit. The master teacher been said that shit. I say in my last post that it was one of Baba's sons that did tell me that the master teacher said, if they try to, get the building, don't fight them. Let them have it. Now, yeah, they New York Post said it's being sold for $6 million. That's a lot of money. 6 million is closer to 10 million than it is 1 million. A lot of things can be done with 6 million if you know what you're doing, if you know how to do it. So me as an individual man, I can't sit there and just gawk y'all down and try to follow the 6 million. And I don't care who's getting the 6 million and none of that shit. I know I'm gonna get my million. I know I didn't figure out me ways. I'm not ready to launch yet. You know what I'm saying? My projects need a little bit more touching up before I can launch. But when I launch, I know my shit gonna come through. So I don't care about no 6 million. I don't give a damn who got the 6 million. Keep it. It ain't gonna stop me not one motherfucking bit. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, don't give a damn, don't give a damn. You could call me hard, don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who got that money, who touching it. Now, do I care about people stealing stuff from the master teacher? Yeah, like that's not cool. I'll do whatever I can to help prevent the master teacher's personal belongings from being stolen. But outside of that, it's like, I don't really care what y'all niggas got going on. We don't need to sit down and be pissed off about $6 million. Let's just come together in love and unity and create a business and or businesses that will make $6 million a month or $6 million every year. If we take the time and energy, or not even time, but the energy, because time don't exist, but the energy is going to take to focus and pay attention and worry about who took the 6 million, we could convert that same energy into coming up with a plot or plan to make our own 6 million every month or every year. So I challenge my tribe, the United Sabian Tamarian Nuwapian Nation, Creek, if you will, your master, if you will. I challenge us to come together in love and unity. I challenge us to come together in love and unity, and let's create our own way of making 6 million a month or 6 million a year. So are we gonna, hey, look at them niggas over there. They took $6 million from the man teacher. Is there anything you can do about that? What you gonna do? If you don't have the state of mind of, you know what, man, F that 6 million. I'm a God, B. Yeah, see, niggas don't like to say they God when it comes to stuff like this. You God when it comes to propagating. But you ain't God when it comes to making $6 million a month or a year for your tribe, your own personal family, for the master teacher. Just leave it alone, man. Like, learn from it. All right, the black devils in the tribe, we got them. I mean, they got us. We know not to trust them more. Let them keep that 6 million, learn from it, and keep on moving. That's all it takes right there. Let's not be broken apart. Don't let the tribe get broken down to bits and pieces over 6 million. Let them keep that shit, whatever, y'all. Like, we got to keep this shit moving. We got to keep the ball rolling. Let's go. But they did give us free publicity. I mean, there might have been some false information, lies, and name calling, but that's something, man. Like, they know who the master teacher is. They dead ass put that man's face with the presidential elects. That's to let you know who the real president is, who the real pharaoh is. They know. They put a damn good photo of him out there though. They might have put the mug shot in the article page, but the cover page they say, yeah, we gonna give it a good one. Why they didn't put the mug shot? Why did they use the good picture at all? They could just use the mug shot. I know what's happening. They know what's what. And that building is the most positive, attractive temple we got. And instead of hogging that, man, we need to come together, create a trust fund for the United Sabian Tamarian Nuwapian Nation, and buy a damn church. And build upon the church. So that's all I'm saying. I'm in the midst of doing that, but we all like to say you do it. I do it when I get this damn church. Y'all gonna come support? I thought you said you do it. Y'all been told me that years ago. You do it. Okay, I'm doing it. So when I need your help, y'all gonna help me? Y'all gonna come? Y'all come support? Y'all gonna come in love and unity? So I don't want to hear nothing after that. Y'all say to do it? All right, bet I did it. Now what? And then they keep posting these damn pictures of Seneb. Like, damn, man, they on Seneb ass, B. I'm like, damn. And then the good thing about it, he was wearing the "No One Wins the Race in Racism" shirt, which is good because when the article goes out, people gonna see that, and then people gonna be like, well, they're saying, I mean, people know that they're lying on us. Don't think that people just dumb out there. Nah, man, people know that they lying on us. People know that we ain't no cult. People know that, nah, Dr. Yoga is actually innocent. They know this shit. They know. I promise y'all, when I'm out in the streets and I propagate, or people that I know for years and people that even in current day, people that I come across, they'll say, do I think that in their own bias, this is what they'll say. Some people be like, man, you know, they always lying on black men, black scholars like Dr. York. So yeah, I do think Dr. York is innocent in that they lied on him. They'll say that, or they'll say this. They'll say, I'm just skeptical. I don't really necessarily know, But do I think some foul play against Dr. York was done? Yes. Is there a possibility that he could be guilty of some of this stuff? Yes. But for the most part, I do accept that I do think that he ain't entirely guilty. Like, they're lying about something. I do accept that. And that's what people say about him. When you, that's what some people have told me about our master teacher, Dr. York, or the case. That's how they personally feel. I would tell them, because I took the time to actually research the case, I know that he's completely innocent. There's no evidence. There is no evidence at all that supports any claim of child molestation. That is a lie. And the people that accuse him are the children or ex-wives or ex-girlfriends that want money from Baba. And some of them have signed affidavits stating that they lied on him. So when it comes to that, it's like, okay, well, what about the signed affidavit? Why didn't certain people get on the stand in the trial? Why didn't they allow certain people to get on the stand in the trial? Like, come on now. Dr. York is innocent. They lying on him. He's an innocent man. But to the tribe, y'all, we won't have a choice but to come together in love and unity. Don't let this stuff, we the hot topic again, once again right now. So just come together in love and unity. Don't let this shit divide us. Man, we got bigger fish to fry. Like, we gotta keep this thing going. Like, F that 6 million. I don't give a damn about it. Me as an individual, man, by the end of the year, I'm gonna hit my first million. So I'm excited about that. I could care less. I'm doing it. Like, y'all like to say, you do it. All right, I'm doing it. I'm gonna make 6 million or more a year. I don't care about no little punk ass 6 million, whatever. Let's just keep moving. Learn from it, and let's just keep moving. What I've been saying, y'all been listening to another episode of HAR Podcast. I'm HAR, your host. Peace, love, and unity. Wadu.